doctor told me today. I'm a moment from a breakdown. One bullet to the brain.
Hey, this is Cash from Middle Aged and Mediocre. Thank you guys for watching. I'm doing this without Joel right now, but this is a little bit of footage from our trip to Point Pleasant, West Virginia. We got there, checked out the Mothman Museum, which I think, that's the main thing you got to do, that and check out the statue. But this Mothman Museum is right there, center of downtown, right on the main street. It's got a lot of awesome stuff in it, a lot of DVDs, books. I don't even know if they might have Blu-ray by now, graphic novels, all sorts of stuff here that you can pick up and read about Mothman. Where you can walk into the museum, the little museum they got inside there. Tons of newspaper articles. Like, you can tell how big the Mothman story has been for Point Pleasant just by the sheer amount of articles from newspapers that they have on display here in this museum. There's a bunch of different little versions of what people think the Mothman might look like. More newspaper articles here talking about UFOs, talking about the Mothman Prophecies movie. What is the Mothman exactly? Is it a bird? Is it a balloon? Is it a UFO? Is it an alien? What is it? Here we see some of the stuff from the TNT area. Secret military testing. Maybe that's what led to the Mothman, Project Blue Book there. And Joel creeping out around the Mothman. Here we see some stuff about the Silver Bridge collapse. One of the big tragedies in Point Pleasant, the biggest tragedy probably in Point Pleasant. Some say the Mothman was there to warn the citizens of Point Pleasant about this bridge collapse and this tragedy. Some look right here, looks like some say that's the scene. Mothman on top of the bridge trying to warn people, or maybe the Mothman caused the bridge collapse. Don't know. More from the Mothman Prophecies movie with Richard Gere and Deborah Messing. There's paint cans and props from the movie. They've got a bit of everything going on, and there is the Mothman statue that we talked about. The iconic Mothman statue that there was a petition this year to try to get the Mothman statue to replace all Confederate statues. So we are on the... What are you doing, buddy? You look like you just got caught doing something. So we are looking for the TNT mine area where the Mothman was sighted by a couple of young lovers just out to do some dirty things with each other,
I do know.
But we got... I don't know where it's at. I know it's partly private property. So we're going to kind of look. As always, friend of the show... I don't know where my camera is. Home Industry Bakery, hot cheese pepperoni roll. I'm going to have that, and then we'll get back on our trip.
I don't like the hot cheese.
Grow up.
Okay.
Grow up. All right. Well, we're going to... I'm going to eat, and then we're going to try to find this. So...
TNT!
Wish us luck.
I'm a moment from a breakdown. One bullet to the brain. Whoa, whoa, I feel the walls closing in. Whoa, nowhere to go, my only friend.
So those are gunshots. We found it, by the way. We are here. We had to call Jock Sampson
Yep.
to get some info because he was just here. And so this is it. That's the road. We're kind of waiting because two girls pulled in right before us. And I don't want to be creepy and be like, hey, we're also here. So, but there are gunshots out in that direction. It is hunting season though. So,
Honey season? I love honey.
So, so where are we? You're
Point Pleasant.
But I mean, what's...
it's the TNT area where Mothman was first sighted.
One of the sightings.
One of the sightings.
But then it used to be called... this is the TNT area because back during the war.
WCW Nitro days.
WCW, the Monday Night Wars.
Yeah, they had a lot of wrestling parties out here.
Right. So this is where they made a ton of explosives. This is one of the areas. So this and actually Nitro, West Virginia, was another one. So
And that's why it's called Nitro.
yeah, TNT and Nitro. I mean, you're not wrong.
Wow.
But yeah, so we are going to, let me turn this back to me. I can't see it. We're going to here in a minute head down that path right there and find the TNT mines. So here we go. To enter into the Mothman TNT site area, Joel almost tripped over the very low Ghoulgasm rail.
You do it!
I'm holding the camera.
I don't want to scare the girls. That's my whole life, basically. I don't want to scare the girls.
I've got no reason to be sorry. Even though
It is.
Is it?
Yep.
Okay, so this is, I think there's multiple ones.
Oh, this is so awesome! Whoa, whoa. That's so cool.
You got a light on your phone?
Whoa. Yeah, that's not what we should do. Holy shit. You want me to?
Yeah, follow me. So this is the entrance.
Pee hole! I mean, this does make me want to make out.
Right, I get it.
This is so crazy. What if this door is shut?
Hey Joel, what do you have in response to say to Uncle Meat?
I'm gonna fall for it again.